Thomas Berne. Are you kidding me? He's a human. How are you throwing him like that? Hi everyone, I'm going to react to the case study of Vanitas, episode 2, in the City of Flowers. Last episode, we met Vanitas, who's a human, was given his name by, I guess, the original Vanitas, and he has the book of Vanitas with him that he uses to heal vampires whose name have been corrupted by these maladies and stuff. And in the first episode, we met the first vampire that he saved, whose name was Amelia, right? And we also met Noe, who's also a vampire. He came to Paris to find the book of Vanitas and stuff. And yeah, now Vanitas wants him to be basically his bodyguard. And yeah, what else? Noe doesn't want to, but you know he's going to. And then at the end, they're like, after all this journey that they were gonna go through or whatever, that Noe was gonna kill Vanitas at the end. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's what happened last episode. And before I get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/philomini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. You know, I just went back a little bit just to see that Vanitas talking about the Crimson Gauntlet and how it was born by the but say Scarlet Witch, but I'm sure that's not what he said. And then Noe just like pushing him away. Like, it was funny, but I'm like, why do you keep doing that? The guy is human. Oh well, I guess he knows his strength. He knows how much strength he can use not to kill him. I don't know, but it was just so funny when I replayed that scene. Okay. I also was like replaying the first time when Jean started attacking, and then the Vanitas. Well, when they first saw her face, basically, and the way they were reacting, I'm like, was there something, I don't know, special about? Did they notice something? I didn't quite notice anything that would be, I guess, I don't know. Apart from her beauty, I don't see anything else that will make them react like that. So, yeah. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Vanitas and Noe were in prison because after he got poisoned, he passed out at the end of the last episode, right? And Noe just told the others, the police or whatever, that they were working together, and that's why Noe was incarcerated. And at first Noe was, angry. He didn't like that, but after Vanitas told him, okay, you are looking for the book of Vanitas, right? You are told to basically assess the book. So wouldn't it be best for you to be basically working with me? He's like, oh, yeah. But then he doesn't like Vanitas himself. So he was debating what to do.
This is a reminder. Take my medication starting now.
Alexa, stop. I need to take my medication. So Noe was like, okay, I guess. Well, he didn't actually say okay. They got sprung. They were like out of the police station because a certain Lord Count Orlok wanted to speak with them, and it turns out that this Count Orlok is the vampire that's supposed to be basically keeping all vampires in check. Because after the war with the humans, they were forbidden to attack humans, right? So there was one particular vampire that was put in check, at the top, and that was Count Orlok, and he had the book with him. He had what was her name? Amelia. in captivity, and they were going to execute her the next day or something, because when you're struck with the diseases, they basically kill you. That's what they do. So Noé remembered a friend that he had that was also cursed, basically, and that it seems like that person was killed. So remembering all that, he didn't wanna, and then especially after seeing Vanitas saving Amelia in the first place, he didn't want to let her die, basically. So he made a deal with the count, and he told him, okay, there was this in the news, there was this vampire that was attacking people, right? Killed 9 people, I believe. So he told the count, we're gonna find this person, we're gonna bring him to you, and then Vanitas is gonna use the book to heal him in front of you, so you know that he's not going around cursing people, and that the book heals the vampires and stuff. And the count is like, okay, I'll give you until the next day or something. You have 24 hours. I don't know. Either way. Excuse me. They went about to find this person, and that's when Vanitas information guy Dante showed up, and he told him that he found the location of the vampire that's been killing people, and told him to follow. There was a butterfly, a black butterfly or some kind that they were supposed to follow, and he was gonna lead them to the vampire. That's the vampire called Thomas Berno. Was gonna lead them there. And when they left, there was this other person that showed up and told Dante that the Lord something's bureau has been dispatched or something. So this bureau is gonna show up there. So as they were making their way there, Vanitas told Noe that he already knew who this person was, and all of that. And then they found him. I think he was about to attack somebody. I don't know. But then they got in there, and Vanitas used the book. And I'm like, didn't this child tell you to just bring him there and heal him in front of him? But he didn't actually, wasn't healing him. He just paralyzed him so that they can carry him to Lord Orlok and then heal him in front of him. But then, just after they did that, that's when the boy, Luca, and what was the boy's name? Jean. Luca and Jean showed up. They were both vampires. Luca wanted Vanitas to give him the book because his older brother, I believe, was also struck with the malady, and I don't know what he wanted the book for. Well, I guess since in the lore they all believe that the book curses vampires. Maybe he's thinking if he has it, he can find a way to uncurse his brother. I don't know. But Vanitas did not want to give them the book. He's like, I'm not giving it to you. And then that's when Jeanne was telling Luca to commend her and whatnot, and he told him to get the book for him. And that's when she opened the thing. And when Vanitas saw the armor that was in there, he's like, ooh, no, wait, we need to go. And they started running away. And I'm like, if this particular vampire, bureau, whatever, the crimson something, I didn't write it down. If this particular person killed 1,000 vampires that align themselves with the humans, like, you guys running away, I don't think it's gonna change anything. I feel like they should have been, I don't know, coming up with a plan. But either way, they started running away, and she went after them. And at one point, Noe held on to the mechanical arm or whatever that she had, the armor, but it sort of like turned him around and on the floor. And he was about to unleash this big fire attack or something, and Noe pushed Vanitas like back, and he basically got the brunt of the attack. But then they were sort of like hiding themselves somewhere, and Luca approached Jean and told him that she was not the Lord's Bureau anymore, and that she was his Chevalier. So I'm like, at first the fact that he was looking into her eyes as he was telling her that, I'm like, is she using some kind of power of persuasion? I'm forgetting the term that they used in the Vampire Diaries. That was my show right there. So I'm like, I'm forgetting the term that they used. It's been such a long time ago since I've seen the Vampire Diaries. Like compel. Was he compelling her, or is it just like the loyalty between them that's made her, come back to her senses and stuff? So yeah. And like I was asking myself also in the beginning, do vampires, do they grow? Do they age? Yeah, that's the better term. Do they age? Because back then, how do they even become vampires? I guess I should say, how do they become vampires? Because Noé was younger than when his friend was struck with the malady. So, but then he's old now and he's a vampire now. I don't know if he was a vampire then when they were younger, even though they were showing the crimson moon there when they were under the tree and all of that. So I don't know. I'm hoping these questions are going to be answered in the show. At one point as well, at one point when last episode they said that Noé was going to kill Vanitas at the end there. I started thinking, I'm like, okay, is he going to be struck? Like Vanitas, is he going to be struck with the malady? And wait a second. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Because I'm like, what was I thinking like that? It was for some reason I started thinking that it was gonna be Vanitas that was gonna be struck with the maladies, and Noé was gonna have to kill him or something. But Vanitas is a human, so it's the other way around. Is it Noé that's gonna be struck with it, and then he's gonna kill Vanitas? I don't know. I'm not looking forward to that. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/feelimini, and you can also see the photo for this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Une ombre file dans la nuit, c'est un assassin qui s'enfuit, et comme un démon il sourit, son crime restera impuni.